Again, man.
You guys blocking traffic again?
No.
Heck no.
Heck no.
That's what they said?
I said you guys blocking one of their employees.
Nah.
You guys know they don't want you guys on the property.
You're being detained.
Okay.
So I'll take that.
You're gonna seize my property,
I
huh?
am, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So can I have an ID, please?
No, you cannot.
Okay, then turn around, put your hand behind.
Okay, you want to do your investigation?
Okay. Yep.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, where we highlight a few clips of police interactions and police misconduct, with some educational pointers to keep you educated and prepared for your next police encounter. My name is Police Encounters, and my goal is to help educate the public about your rights and how to handle police interactions. As an American citizen, we are given the rights that protect us, and it is the police's duties to protect those rights given to us by the Constitution that they swore an oath to. With that being said, the channels we will be covering today are Kern County Transparency, The Real Press NH Now. Do be sure to check them out in the description below, because without them, there's no police encounters. And before we do get into our first video, go ahead and gently smash that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay notified. It is such a small and easy task for you, but it does help us out tremendously. With all that out the way, let's go ahead and cover our first clip.
How you doing? Yeah. Where you guys from?
Mother
States of
Earth.
America.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do you have recording for?
Doing a little project here.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Right on.
All right, man.
Come on, guys.
Thank you, man.
Wait, what is this for?
What do you mean? What's for what?
No, why are you guys filming my property? I'm just asking.
I'm working on a project.
Okay.
Gonna close the magic gate.
What's that?
You're gonna close the magic gate so we won't film inside?
No, man, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just saying, like, people are recording on a property. I don't think, I mean, I'd have to check with my legal team to see if that's even allowed.
It's allowed, man.
Okay. Yeah. I'll make a phone call, Joe.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Come and let us know if it's allowed though. There you go. I'm still gonna film them from here. So they got the dummy cooking over there for everybody. That's sad stuff. He's gonna take a picture of us, bro. Come back. Come back. Whoa.
Excuse me. Pardon me. That's the comeback of shame there.
There's a camera which he's gonna go take pictures of another car, trying to take pictures too. Comeback of shame.
Comeback of shame.
Peasant has a good phone though. That's for his safety though.
Just buy one of these. They're like 15 bucks.
Huh?
I said just buy one of these. They're like 15 bucks.
I can borrow yours. That'd be nice.
How about this? I'll let you borrow this. If you borrow, let me borrow the other AirPod.
I can't wait for his phone to just fall. Oh, that would be freaking funny. But now he's coming too. So we just got here and then. You think he's a crepe master there?
He might be a crepe master with that suit.
Permission to be filming this location?
Huh?
Do you have permission to be filming?
English? What?
Can I have your permission?
Do you have permission to be filming?
Can I have your permission to film?
No.
I don't need it, thanks.
What are you filming for?
My personal use.
This is private property.
No, I'm on public easement. I'm not inside your property.
Okay.
This is all public sidewalk right here.
Okay, but I mean, you can't be filming this property.
We're allowed to, sir.
Yeah.
Do you have any proof saying that you can film this?
Yeah, we do.
Can I see some, or can you tell me?
You have to actually go online and get it.
That's fine. Can you tell me where to get?
Yeah, go to the Constitution. Type in the United States Constitution. It's called the First Amendment.
Okay.
Yeah, First Amendment allows me to record from public view. It is my right.
This is our protected activity.
And
Yes.
I'm asking you, what are you recording for?
Personal use, sir.
Our personal
What
use.
kind of personal use, if you don't mind me asking?
Personal use.
It's undisclosed at the moment. We
It's
can't
undisclosed.
really give out
that's
information.
okay. All right.
Oh, okay. That's what you want to. Okay, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you're saying for personal use. I'm just wondering.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's undisclosed. We're working on a project
Okay.
about the First Amendment. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Again, man.
You guys blocking traffic again?
No.
Heck no.
Heck no.
That's what they said?
I said you guys blocking one of their employees.
Nah,
You guys know they don't want you guys on the property.
we're wearing on the property. I wish, I mean, but
What are you guys doing this for? Just for
government contractors.
government contractors?
We're hitting every government contractor there can be. Yeah. It's, yeah.
You guys have fun?
Hey, have a good one, man. Thank you.
You did an ocular pat down on me too, dude.
He was checking you out. He thought you were hot. He saw your bulge.
Oh shit, I have one.
You had one?
Fuck yeah.
Hey, just stay off the property and
Yes, sir.
stay away from the driveway.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, I mean, we'll be crossing maybe, you know, but when a car comes, we're gonna move away. I'm not trying to get run over. I'm too sexy to die.
They're saying that Kern County and his buddy were filming on their property. As we saw, that's not the case at all. They're on the sidewalk, off his property. The man then proceeds to close the gate. What is that going to do? I don't think he knows that the gate has openings, and you can still see through the gate, around it as well. They head over to their second building for human resources. Again, they're filming from a public setting, so it's completely legal to film. The building is private, yeah. We all get that. You're still allowed to film them. Just because it's private doesn't mean you can't look at it. In this case, film it. Everyone should know this. If the public eye can see it, so can a camera. Again, if you think about it, if you can look at a building, even though it's private, you can still see it. Your eyes are like a camera. It tracks, you see, and you remember it. A camera is the same way. Why do people have a problem with being recorded or their building being recorded when it's all a third eye? Many courts have found that recording private property from the public is 100% legal. Again, it's 100% legal. And nothing can be done about it. When this becomes understood, more people will be less afraid of cameras. Though let's face it, it's 2023. People should be used to cameras being everywhere. People don't like to understand what they're saying. Again, just think about it. Your eyes act like a camera, but it's not okay to record or to need permission to record?
You're being detained.
Okay.
So I'll take that.
You're going to seize my property,
I
huh?
am, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So can I have an ID, please?
No, you cannot.
Okay, then turn around, put your hand down.
Okay, you want to do your investigation?
Okay, yep.
Why don't you look at the vehicle?
Okay.
Why don't you look at the vehicle?
You can be detained for now.
Okay, yeah, you can detain me.
That's fine. You'll be detained for now.
All right.
Okay.
Do an investigation.
Put your hand behind your back.
Yep, sure.
That's fine.
Yep. You got a sergeant? Call the sergeant right now. Please. Yeah. Do your investigation, then you can detain me.
Okay. Well, right now you're being detained.
All right, great. I'm not under arrest, right?
You're being detained for the moment.
Cool, cool. You're going to let me go in a minute, I promise you that.
Okay.
And I'm going to file complaints on you for not doing your investigation first.
What's your name and badge number?
Yeah. Why don't you look at it? Yeah, look at it, head.
Okay, that's fine.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
that's fine.
Yeah, let me out of the cuffs.
Okay.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the cuffs.
Okay.
What was it? What was it?
It's non-alcoholic, but I can go with it.
I'm sorry, what was it? What was it?
It was non-alcoholic.
Alcoholic.
That's
What
fine.
was the percentage on it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, oh, you want my ID still?
If you would like to file a complaint, I will let them know
You
you're...
want my ID?
Okay.
I asked you a question. Why don't you answer me, public servant?
Sure. I'll take your ID if you're
Yeah,
willing to
not
give
that
it to
bad.
me.
You can go in my back pocket and illegally seize it if you'd like.
Okay, you're all set
Yeah.
then.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good night.
Cool.
Have a good night.
You too. How'd you like that one? Hey, just to let you know I'm recording too. Oh, and you shut my video off, huh? You shut my video off, I see. F you, piece of shit. Bye. You're dismissed.
What's your name and badge number?
Hey, you like that bait?
Doobie, 264.
Okay, and who's that?
You remember me.
Who's that?
I'm just keeping you on your toes.
Who's that?
Do your investigations first, bud.
He didn't give you his ID?
Nope.
Do your investigations first. That's all I ask.
Hey.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
Just do your
I was just coming
investigation
back
first.
from a call, that's
Who's
all.
that?
What are you doing?
All right.
I know. I know.
What's that cop's name?
It's O'Donnell.
O'Donnell, what's his?
I already got his
178.
name.
178?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, I love
Thank
getting
you.
taken out of cuffs for nothing. Love it. Love it. I'm sorry.
I
dude.
haven't seen you. How you been?
I'm good, dude. Look, me and you are good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Why didn't you speak up? Come on, man.
I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know what was going on.
Dude, he said it was an open container, okay? He didn't do his investigation. Take a look at the beer bottle. Oh, he's pissed. He's, you know he's pissed, dude.
10-4. So I came out. He's my senior officer. He already had his own thing going on, so I couldn't see what it was.
Dude, I mean, so let me ask you a question, right? And if you gotta go, you gotta go. I do want to ask you a question though.
Sure.
With these open containers, okay? How do you investigate that? You ask for ID. You try to.
Well, I would confirm it was a beer first.
Thank you, Doobie.
Yeah.
Why didn't he do that? He smelt it. He didn't even bother looking at
I
it.
can't speak for him.
What if he arrested me? That would be an illegal arrest.
We wouldn't
man.
allow that to happen.
I've dealt with worse, Doobie. Okay, with worse departments. And I'm not saying you guys are bad, but that is exactly why I did it. Because there's procedures and protocols, and I know what they are, and that's not it. It's not. You got to figure out. You got to do your investigation. You got to look at the beer, make sure it's not alcoholic, then detain, then get ID, then cite, and go from there. Come on, we all know the deal.
I got you.
Have a good one, all right?
Yep.
Be safe.
Thank you.
I mean,
So I guess I'm wondering. So I guess so. He sees something he perceives to potentially be a crime. There's no,
Possibly, yeah.
There's no disagreement that
No.
what he's seeing in the perception.
no, I no.
So then he detains you. He feels that it's appropriate to put you in the handcuffs, whether that's because you failed to ID yourself or he
Yeah.
felt more comfortable just do it that way.
That's fine.
The body cam video goes for about 2 minutes,
Okay.
and within the time that you're in handcuffs, I would say within about 10 seconds, he does read the label, whether that's because you offer
Exactly.
information of such.
Exactly.
It's determined that based on, and it doesn't mean that's not alcohol in there, it just means that's what that label says.
Okay. I
Who
mean,
knows?
if you want
Who
to
knows?
bring it to a lab, right? I mean,
Right?
yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if someone purports something to be like, say, a controlled drug they're not supposed to have, right? We've arrested those people. I'm
Like
sure,
diabetics?
At some point. No. I mean, like something that's purported to be in a tied off corner baggie.
Okay.
Right. That looks like, and the person doesn't want to elaborate and doesn't want to.
Which we don't have to.
Right. No, you don't. But there's probable cause to make the arrest. We send it to the lab because there was enough evidence to get to that point.
Okay.
Lab comes back, says it's not.
And they drop the
that,
case.
And we dump the case.
Yeah.
There was no lack of, or I don't want to try. So you're saying.
So
the
let me ask you a question.
investigation, what else do you want the investigation to do?
So let me ask you a question, right?
Sure.
If there was a diabetic, okay, and they were using insulin in a hypodermic needle, okay, and they were on the sidewalk,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which, I mean, is illegal. You can't be doing on the sidewalk, right? I mean, we all.
No, I wouldn't.
You can't do. You can do on the sidewalk. You could just.
If I have a prescription and I stop and go,
We're talking like actual.
what do you mean actual?
Well, like.
You didn't specify that.
Well, but you're gonna assume, okay, right off the bat, that it's not diabetic
No, don't tell me. What
until
I'm
you do an
assuming.
investigation
No, not necessarily.
and figure it out.
Not necessarily.
But that's what happened here.
Okay, but don't tell me what my assumption is going to be and what my train of thought is going to be because I can't even tell you because it depends on different types of scenarios and every case is different. So let's not get into
Hypotheticals and
right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that's not alcohol in there. It just means that's what that label says.
Okay.
But I'm never going to
Guys
tell
do
you
that
what
all
you're
the
going to
time.
think, but I'd appreciate you not telling me what I'm going to think either. Fair enough?
Fair.
Okay. In this case, the video goes for about 2 minutes. It's hard to tell, and I'm sure at some point you encouraged him to look at it, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to get dragged through the process of
He
an
looks at
unlawful
it.
arrest.
So he looks at it. It's not alcohol, and you're released.
Yeah.
So where is the failure?
He did not investigate.
I don't think there was time to say that he.
I had
goes
to
for
tell.
2 minutes.
If I didn't tell him, who knows what he would have done?
Who knows?
He was ready to arrest me.
Who knows?
He was ready to drag me to the car. He was already walking me to the
Say
vehicle.
that would have happened.
I can guarantee you that's what was going to happen. Because his demeanor.
I'm not saying that it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you that it would have happened. There wasn't enough time allowed after being put into the handcuffs to determine what the outcome.
How do you investigate that? You ask for ID. You try to.
Well, I would confirm it was a beer first.
You don't have to be a detective, okay, or rocket science to figure this out.
And it was figured out.
Yeah, because I told him. If I didn't tell him,
Don't.
who knows what
Who
would have
knows?
happened?
There you go. Good job. Who knows?
Who knows what would have
Who
happened?
knows?
Okay.
We're not going to know.
He's going to drag me here, put me
We're
under
not gonna
arrest
know.
for not identifying myself, open container. Yes, he would have. And then you would have felt stupid, actually conducted the full investigation.
No, he wouldn't arrest you for necessarily not. Are you saying that he would have arrested you solely for not identifying yourself, or because not to identify yourself in order to receive a citation?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, because you have to identify if you are being cited. Sure. I know that. I mean...
No, I wanted to make sure that what you said I was interpreting accurately.
Exactly. So, who knows? I'm just saying...
knows?
But I know, but the problem goes to the courts and everything. It's out of your hands, and you know, you go move on to the next case,
But
right?
You can't say what was going to happen because I don't think you will.
He.
I asked him what his.
Oh, you talked to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I asked him, "Can I watch your body camera?
Okay.
I want to see what this is going to be, so I could be more informed for when you come in."
Okay.
So I asked him, "Was he going to arrest you?" And he didn't have an answer at that point because he was still investigating.
Okay.
So you can assume or do hypotheticals all you want, or in your mind come up with what was going to happen.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean, you guys trump up charges all the time. Police trump up charges for bullshit all the time. I mean, you guys fish for license, run plates. You go fishing for probable cause to search a vehicle. I mean, it's a fishing expedition.
You guys, that's.
I'm not talking about you in general. I'm talking about as a police force.
I take it that way.
I mean, you guys fish, you guys look for crimes. I'm not against that, okay? It's just how you go about doing it, right? And by going about this, okay, was the wrong way of doing it. By smelling a beer.
You wanted him to approach you. You wanted an
Oh, yeah,
interaction with him.
100%. 100%. Because I think it's important.
But, so ask him. He says he saw you. This is the third time he saw you, and he believes that the first two times.
Oh, he saw me before that.
Yeah, that you
Nice.
actually took it, was doing the old, like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are.
Baiting you?
If you want to use that.
Okay, what about bait car drug deals? I mean, you guys bait us all the time. You can't get upset about that.
I'm not. I'm saying that you are making a perception.
Yes.
Yes.
I did.
Right.
100%.
So where was he doing? Where was the wrong? Because you don't think you're not happy he looked at the bottle
Dude,
fast enough.
if I was to stop somebody, okay, and I'm talking about, I'm not even a police officer, okay, but I do know the law very, very well. If I was to stop somebody for an open container, okay, yes, you're right. You can detain them. The first thing I would do is say, what are you drinking, right? I'm drinking a beer. I don't have to tell you it's 0%, right? But the first thing I would do is take the beer and look at it. Okay. He took the beer and put it on the ground and put me in cuffs because I didn't identify. This could have been all, he would have never had to put me in cuffs if he just looked at the goddamn bear.
So where...
So
you're not happy.
Yeah, I mean, his conduct he was gung-ho about getting my ID, and it was unnecessary is what I'm telling you, when all he had to do was look at the goddamn label of the bear.
Okay, but he didn't do
that. And you think that's okay? You think that's a proper investigation right off the bat? I didn't run away from him.
He can do what he feels is necessary within a reason to detain you. He did that.
Okay, so you don't see any wrongdoing here?
No.
You don't think that he can conduct this type of investigation better?
He could have.
Okay, that's all I'm looking for.
He could have.
Okay.
Well, but I'm not going to fault the way he did it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll have thousands of people fault the way he did it.
That's fine.
I mean, they'll redress their grievances with you, along with myself. And if you don't think this is serious, I mean, this is petty. This is a petty citation, okay? I get it, it's against the law. I don't disagree with that, okay? The law is the law, right? But when you conduct yourself in the way he conducted himself in the investigation, okay, which was a petty investigation, what is he going to do on a bigger investigation? What is he going to lack of?
Within 2 minutes, the entire encounter is 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Within the time that you're placed in the cuffs, probably within 10, 15 seconds, it's determined that's non-alcoholic and you're released.
But I had to tell him that. He smelt it. He wasn't going to look at the beer unless I told him, because he didn't.
You can't say what he was going to do.
Dude, he was dragging me over to the vehicle. He was ready to drag me over to the vehicle.
Okay.
He started pulling me towards the vehicle.
I watched the video and didn't see where
and then that's when I told him, okay, because he was going to escalate it into a possible arrest. Okay? And before that happened, and I should have let it go all the way through. I should have. I should have let it go all the way through and see exactly how he does it. But I didn't, because I didn't want to deal with it. I just figured that he'd be smart enough as a police officer. Hopefully, thank God he doesn't become a detective, because he's going to fail that 100%. It's 0%. All you got to do is look at the bottle. It's clear as frickin' day. It says it twice on here, for Christ's sakes. I mean, you don't have to be, a detective to figure that out. And he's an officer.
So he takes the amount of time to detain you. take what he believes is evidence from you.
Yep.
And then within about 10 seconds has you released.
Because I told him.
Then don't tell him next time. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you're here to complain about. I mean, I know what you're here to complain about, but
It's stupid. This is so stupid.
I don't see it.
I mean, how many people, how many other people, how many,
upon yourself.
but how many, okay, how many times are people going to be harassed for something like this?
Every time an officer sees.
Okay, which is fine. They can stop them and detain them legally. But, I mean, are they going to throw them in cuffs? Are they going to demand an ID? Are they going to threaten them with an arrest? Are they going to not look at the 0% on it? Are they just going to take the bottle and go like this? Give me that?
I didn't hear that you were threatened with an arrest tonight.
No.
No,
I wasn't.
exactly.
I wasn't.
Exactly.
No.
So, if you want to throw more hypotheticals...
Come on, you guys do it all the time.
Then have at it.
Oh, what if this happened? Or,
That's what you're doing.
What if there was a sexual assault predator in here and somebody was, you can't record them because,
Is there anything else?
It's all right. I'll let other people redress my grievance.
For an officer to detain someone, they need to have reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been, is being committed, or is about to be committed. At this point, this officer has unlawfully detained NH. He didn't even do an investigation. He just detained him. And detained NH now for having an alcohol-free drink. The cop even admitted it being 0% alcohol. The second he handcuffed him, he realized what he said. He immediately let NH now go because he knew he fucked up. We then listened to what seemed to me like he was a sergeant. He went over Officer Doof's body cam. Now, if you listened, he said, "Where's the failure?" Well, Sergeant, you should know he didn't hesitate to put him in handcuffs. The real press now didn't ID himself, and he didn't have to, but yet got put in handcuffs. Your officer didn't tell him why he was being detained either. Again, Sergeant, you need a reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been, will be, or is about to be committed. Now, are you not allowed to have a beverage outside? How can you tell that he was drinking an alcoholic drink? And we all know he wasn't. The only way to figure that out, well, the only right way to figure that out is by doing an investigation that your officer did not do. Now, this sergeant doesn't want to admit it, that his officer was wrong. I can only imagine how the sergeant would be on the road. Now, if you heard him, and I'm going to quote this, he can do what he feels is necessary within a reason to detain you. Let's go ahead and read that one more time. He can do what he feels is necessary within a reason to detain you. That's what the sergeant said. So he's allowed to detain him for any reason he feels he wants? BS. How can this tyrant be called a sergeant? He doesn't even know his damn laws. This tyrant and his officer are a disgrace to the station and all the others in our country. That's going to be it for today's video. If you have a video you'd like us to review, please leave a message in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Be sure to check out the channels we watched today out. Give them a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Until next time, on Police Encounters.